things of what you want to ask the Lord for during this confirmation. And the thing that I told Diane I wanted to ask him about was to just help me to discern what it was he wanted me to do, and specifically what he wanted me to do in the area of serving others. So this strengths class was kind of a natural path to help me along that discernment path. So I was quite excited to take it. I'd been looking forward to taking it, and I thought that this class would you know, you don't know what it's about when you read the little bulletin in the intro to taking it. So I thought, well, my assumption, which is of course always wrong, is that we'll go to this class and we'll all kind of share what we think our strengths are, and the trainer, the leader, will kind of help us discern what our strengths are. So when they said, the first thing we're going to do is as soon as you get home tonight or tomorrow, you need to go and take this survey. And it's, you know, a lot of questions. You have to answer them really quick. And then automatically it's going to tell you what your talents are. And like most of the people in my class, I was a little concerned and wasn't quite sure if I trusted that. And I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to know what my talents were. You know, I was kind of scared. What's this going to be? I've had done a lot of community service and different kinds of things. I'm pretty old, so I've had a lot of time to do things and kind of figure out what my strengths are. So I thought, when I heard the top 5, I thought, oh, I pretty much know what they are. They're, I'm analytical, I'm organized, self-motivated, I'm responsible, and I'm a nurturer. And I didn't really think about my weaknesses, but I kind of thought, well, you know, I know my weaknesses too. I'm way too emotional. I get upset easily and my feelings hurt. I have 3 real weaknesses, and they all have to do kind of around emotions and personal feelings. I tend to jump in and try to mentor people, and I want to help them make themselves better and develop themselves. I've worked with some nonprofits, so I think, well, I go in and I think I know how to help them make them become a better person. And of course, my daughters, especially when they were teenagers, and that say, well, you know, that's really not a good thing to do, Mom. You try to kind of tell everybody and kind of work their life for them, and you should just leave them alone, you know. And I'm thinking, well, that's kind of my weakness. I try to get in and help people, and I'm not always invited to do that sometimes. And then the other thing is that I thought of a weakness is I'm always really open with people. You know, with clients that I've worked with through the nonprofits, or just friends or things, I really open myself up to them. You know, I want them to get to know me, so I kind of, especially if they're in some kind of crisis or some kind of problem, I try to relate to them and say, you know, let them know of mistakes I've made in my life. Let them know kind of how I feel about things, some of the trials and challenges I've gone with, and afterwards I'm thinking, oh my gosh, why did I say that? They're going to think I'm stupid. They're going to think that I just make these dumb mistakes. You know, I just open myself out, and I shouldn't. So I went and took this survey, and I got my results. And my results are maximizer, wool, developer, relator, and arranger. And I thought, I wasn't really surprised when I read the definitions. They all pretty much were kind of what I do and what I feel comfortable doing.